We're back from outer space. I'm Bobbity and you're not welcome anymore. Oh, it's Piantissimo. Sand Sprint.
Now, a lot of people think that it says two Piantissimos Sand Sprint, but what it actually says is Il Piantissimo Sand Sprint, because he is Italiano, of course.
That's true. That is undebatable.
Believe it or not,
in nature.
Piantissimo is actually an ex-crime lord.
Isn't he just a... Are you saying that because he's just a black man?
No, of course not.
A lot of people... I never noticed that for like the longest time.
Yeah, he's like the only black character in the Mario series.
No, I just thought...
Think about it.
I just thought he was like a weird... I don't know. I just never thought hey, that's just a black man wearing a wife beater and shorts.
Now, we did say this in the Super Mario 64 playthrough, but Piantissimo is actually the running man from Ocarina of Time. Eric will...
Is he really?
Yeah. You know that guy... He gets reused, I think, as the postman in Majora's Mask.
Not sure about that there, boyo.
Eric will edit in a picture.
No, I won't. I will not be doing that, you fat fart.
Wow, that was easy. Insert staple. Eric, you need to edit in a picture of the easy button.
You need to shut the fuck up.
So yeah, Piantissimo is basically the crap of the crack of this game.
Oh yeah, the corp and the schnark.
That doesn't even sound anything like...
Corp of the Schnark?
Crap of the crack?
Super Mario on Drug Lord 65.
Oh my god.
That's simply just wrong.
Yeah, pretty much. You hit the nail on the head.
We're 1/6 of the way through the game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hope they all go as smoothly as that one. So as you can tell by the fact that Michael doesn't sound like he's literally been eating stacks of marijuana, this is a new session.
I didn't sound that crazy in that session.
You sounded pretty crazy. Not even crazy, like the sort of tired, like disturbing crazy. Like, Michael, I think you need to go to bed kind of crazy. Oh, good. I love red coins. When are they going to get rid of red coins? Once and for all. I say we abolish them.
Well, they got rid of them in Galaxy.
I don't know what you're talking about. What's Mario Galaxy? This is 2006. When did Galaxy come out in 2007?
Yes, sir. Around my 13th birthday.
I was going to say, this feels like a 2004 type game. Is it?
It's 2001 or 2. Damn it. 2002. It's 2002.
At least, I like the ones where they're at least in a sort of small area.
Mm-hmm. No, all the red coins in this game are like that.
Yeah, they definitely weren't in Mario 64.
So, Eric, I was thinking...
Since
I'm the one who actually likes blue coins, what would you be alright if I just did them all off camera?
That'd be fine. I mean, unless people want to see it.
No, I mean, like, we'd do it on camera, but we'd speed it up. And you just wouldn't have to be there. Like, you can get all the regular shines and I'll take care of the blue coins.
Am I crazy?
Yeah, it did just go through the wall. You're not crazy.
Okay.
They're supposed to do that.
God damn it. Come back here. You're gonna be my...
So, okay, fun fact about Isle Delfino is that it's local marine life.
Delfino?
Yeah, Delfino.
Elfino.
The local marine life has the capability of phasing through walls.
It also looks like that monstrosity.
No, those things will eat you. So
if you go to Chazon El Poupon, you can get one of those for $14.99.
Hey, Eric.
Shave retard.
I think you've been smoking some reefers.
Michael, you are like the worst thing.
I'm so proud of myself for that one.
You should be. It was pretty good, Frank. I'm not gonna lore. You should do an entire Let's Play of Sonic Adventure 2, except without all the Sonic in it. Just do the Chow Garden. I would reach records. You'd make record breakings.
I mean, like, surprisingly, there are people now who argue that the Chow Garden is the only good part of the game.
That's like beyond just being like a sarcastic comment.
Yeah, like they mean it. Because like it's become so popular, hate that game now for pretty much, for very little reason beyond, you know, like opinion.
Well, I mean, there's definitely the people who just miss the 2D Sonics, but beyond that, could it just be because of how downhill? Well, how people's perception of the series
Here's
haven't
my
gone
thing.
downhill. Why is it Sonic always comes up?
I don't know.
I know I
Do you
brought it
not
up.
want to talk it up? Do you not want to talk about it?
Not really. We're playing Marion. Michael, which is your favorite 2D Marion game?
Probably Brothers 3.
Really? I
Yeah.
feel like that's what most people say.
No, most people say Mario World.
Maybe it's just perception of mine, since I like Mario World better. And then every time I hear 3 and I'm like, oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't around when the SNES. I was like,
Well, you were around for
3.
Advance 4.
Advance 4.
Yeah.
Oh, as in World.
No, that was Advance 2.
So what was Advance 4? Yoshi's Island?
Advance 3 was Yoshi's Island. Super Mario Brothers 3 was Advance 4.
Why is that so? Why couldn't they just do them in order?
I don't know. I think it was because they were just like, oh, well, Super Mario World is the game that everybody recognizes as being the big 16-bit platformer. So why don't we make that? And people weren't super excited about playing Super Mario Brothers 2 and Super Mario Advance 1, so we'll make Super Mario Advance 2 Super Mario World.
Okay. Silly Japanese.
Crap.
Why don't you run some tests? Or we could just do that.
It's Shadow Mario. Don't kill him.
Yep, so unfortunately, folks, we had yet another recording error, and because we didn't want to look unprofessional, we just decided to redo the shine, so here we are.
I'm a professional.
In the original recording of this, Eric tried to see what would happen if you didn't come up to Shadow Mario right away after you killed him. And he will get back up eventually and start running around again. So if you're gonna explore the level, be sure that you approach him when he's fallen down first and make the shine sprite appear.
He just hopped on the nearest flight to China.
Yeah, he just totally disappeared. What the?
I
Hey,
hear.
Eric, look, it snows, man.
I hear the shadow on Marion. What the fuck? Where is he?
Go down. Try going down.
You go down.
On what? Or who?
Shut up. I suppose that'll fit right in.
What this place? There he is. Goodness gracious, he's
Fuck.
athletic today. Here I am.
Damn it.
Seems that this
Marion.
Let's Play has hit the wall. Come on, baby.
Alright, where
He's
that
behind you.
some. No, he's not. I
he is.
refuse to believe it.
Okay, I guess he went up the mountain then. How did he get all the way over there so quickly?
Because I spent precious time turning around.
Where are you going?
What do you mean, where am I going?
You're gonna slide right down. Oh, he went over there.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You're obviously paying more attention than me.
Michael has no brain.
Indeed. Okay.
Yay, there's one. Where's the other one?
Alright, the next one, we gotta go back to Peanut Park.
Oh yeah,
Peanuts Park.
Peanuts Park.
Yep.
That's Hank Hill's lesser known cousin.
What?
Peanut Park.
I don't get it.
It just is. There's no joke there. That's
It's just a statement of fact, my
it's
friend.
simply the truth. If you've watched
My friend.
season 6, episode 5, you would know that.
Okay.
Where's Peanut Park?
It's in the Cranon.
next to the Cranon. Brian Cranon. Star of Game of Brad.
Yeah, speaking of which, Peter Dinklage is in Pixels for some reason.
The only thing that keeps me going is the prospect of seeing Pixels 2. Featuring Jenny Craig
Ironically,
Smorth.
it'll be stylized as Pixels Squared. to emphasize the introduction of 3D models to the mix.
Perhaps, but knowing most people who would go and see that movie, they barely know what a pixel is.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard that movie wasn't very good.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, like, when I saw the trailer, it was just like, okay. You know, like, I didn't really feel
like,
strongly one way or the other. Like, I didn't feel like, oh, this is going to be
you
great.
thought
oh,
that they may have possibly put in more production value than they did for Jack and Jill.
Yeah, I kind of did.
You think they're going to make a Jack and Jill too?
I wouldn't put it past Adam Sandler.
Jack and Jill and George.
Yeah, and it's just like...
Their lost triplet, which is just Adam Sandler and a fake beard.
It's just George Lopez. It's just like Jack and Jill and George. It's just like George Lopez is like a drug dealer, and he's running away from the... He's running away from the mafia, and he's got to hide somewhere, and then he ends up at Jill's
I wouldn't
place.
be surprised if it was literally just Adam Sandler in blackface. That I wouldn't put it past anybody. And David Spade plays his super white friend. There you go. Jack and Jill 2.
Turns out that George Lopez
won't play in theaters.
It turns out that George
reasons.
Lopez makes a good spokesman for Dunkin' Donuts. And then the film goes from there.
That's true. Dunkin' Donuts the movie too.
Or better yet, it's Adam Sandler playing George Lopez.
Man, what are some movies that are just advertisements? For example, The Internship, featuring Vince Vaughn and Lightning McQueen.
Owen Wilson.
No, Lightning McQueen, and it's just a feature-length Google commercial.
Yeah.
About how Google is the best company in the world, and they're so nice to their employees.
Yeah. Ugh.
Also, this is happening.
You know what else is a feature-length commercial?
Fire
is
FMB.
To a lesser extent, but still kind of, is Saving Mr. Banks.
That for Disney?
Yeah.
What about
it was a good
what about that
movie and all.
McDonald's one?
McDonald's movie?
With like the alien? Or is that just like
Mac and Me.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally forgot that shit existed. By the way, this is probably one of my favorite tracks in the game right here. I love this song.
It is a pretty good track. Most roller coasters are way more boring than that.
Shut up. So...
Here. Biscuits and... No, my new chicken tenders. Masters and gravy. Throw in a biscuit. And a big old cookie. Man, that's almost as great a commercial as all those Flow ones are.
You know what? I don't think Flow is that bad. I've got to say.
Michael, how dare you? Also, bullet bills. Who needs to dodge those? What?
People who miss an obvious shot.
Do I have enough of Vin Diesel in me
This
to
is
handle
one of those
ridiculous
bosses where, like, when I fought it as a kid, I thought it was really hard for some reason.
What you gotta do is you gotta breathe in and breathe out. And then you gotta shoot the rockets at him.
Indeed.
One of those steps is important. And let me tell you, it has nothing to do with the rockets.
Yep. You're gonna send this baby to the moon.
Dude, did you see that 360 no-scope just now? Man, that was a tough one. Oh, he takes 4 hits. What the hell? When did that happen?
He takes more hits than someone who does drugs.
Than Michael's proverbial wife.
Okay, listen. That is not okay. How did you miss that?
How can I hit like the really hard ones and not that one? Ouch.
Goodness gracious, you're gonna die in this boss?
Yes.
If you die in this boss, you're disowned from the family.
Those are a lot of bullet bills. That's like 16 bullet bills.
Alright, good.
Minus 13.
Holy shite.
Oh my gosh, the fire and the flames. That song at the end of Guitar Hero.
Now,
3?
can you remind me, is there a limit on how many Is there a limit in how many times you can go around the track for this boss?
No.
Okay, so it's just that other thing?
It's just burlap bills. Burlap bills.
Burlap builds.
Burlap Builds. The new company by Walmart Co.
My god.
What?
You should have finished this in less than 1 loop.
Finis.
You should have finished this boss in less than one loop. But why are we still here?
Because I have to shoot Bowser with the bullet bills.
Yeah, if you missed that, I would have fucking slapped you.
360, no scrap.
Alright.
By the way, don't beat your wives. That's fucked up. Just thought. Mario! This is a PSA.
What kind of delivery for that line was that?
Mario! Well, it's this game.
Yeah, that's
Oh my gosh, it turns out it was Fawful the entire time.
And I like how everybody's just looking at him. Once upon a time, Bowser had 7 children. They were called the Koopalings. Then this game came out, and they just decided, nah, those aren't really his kids.
Alright, so, Michael, because it got cut out, I need to let the people know what actually happened. I'm 90% sure that in the original recording of this, Michael made one of those, oh, but wouldn't she know? Didn't she remember having a slimy Koopa baby come out of her vagina?
Peach, if she really was your son, you'd kind of remember squeezing his head out of your cervix, wouldn't you think?
Everybody makes this observation when it comes to this game.
More or less.
And it wasn't creative at all, and it actually hurt my ears listening to it.
What I actually said is you'd think that Peach would remember squeezing him out of her cervix.
So he did make one of those jokes.
So it was even more offensive than what you just said.
It's the only part, the thing that's offensive to me is not the subject matter. What's offensive to me is how terrible of a joke it is, and how unoriginal it is.
Like, who else has made the joke? If you care to share.
Michael, go watch any Super Mario Sunshine Let's Play on YouTube. And there will almost certainly be that joke. That's the equivalent of Mario takes mushrooms. That's like...
So essentially what we found out here is that, for whatever reason, Bowser Jr. thinks that Peach is his mom.
But he doesn't actually. Spoiler warning.
Yeah. It's just always something I found redundant about the plot, because if you've played any Mario game that was released after this, like New Super Mario Brothers or Galaxy 1 and 2, then you know that Bowser Jr. just kind of goes along with what his dad's saying anyway. So it's just like, why tell him that Peach is his mom?
God, shut up, Dad.
I don't see the reasoning behind including that in this plot. Like, just have Bowser Jr. kidnap her.
Michael finds that illogical about Mario.
I mean, I don't need super logical whatevers for a Mario game, but, you know, still, they could have... I don't know, I think the plot would have worked a little better without that. But, you know, regardless, that was what we had lost in that recording session, so now that we're caught up, we will take you back to the old recording, so...
Back to the future.
Yep. Or back to the past, actually, because we record that. So, yeah, we'll see you guys in the past in just a moment.
Oh.
Kind of off topic, but I really like this boss theme.
Alright. That's enough of that, my friends.